Howdy, friends. Steve DePaul here for the Rose Realty team with this week's real estate vlog for North Texas. Today, 4.5 tips for buying a home in today's market. So number one, be ready. Right now the competition out there is fierce. Houses are sliding off the market quickly. Sometimes they don't even make them to the weekend. Okay. Sometimes agents will list a house on Wednesday or Thursday, and by Friday or Saturday, bam, they've got multiple offers on them. So you have to be ready. Yeah, you have to understand what your price point is, your area, what you want in the house. You have to make it easy for both you and your agent, and you have to be ready to make a deal and make an offer. Now, if it takes two of you to make that decision, you both have to be there. Right now, the day's kind of gone where it's, hey, let me bring my husband or let me bring my wife back over, next weekend. House isn't going to be there if it's a quality house. So you have to be ready. You have to have both parties there, and you have to be ready to make a decision like that. Trust your agent too. Okay, your agent should know your geographical area and what the houses are going for and how quickly. So if your agent tells you, you're going to have to make a decision right now, trust your agent. Your agent's not just, wanting to make a deal real quickly in order to get you off his back. No, your agent is out looking out for your interests when it comes down to it. Be prepared. Understand what you're willing to spend. Now, maybe you've been qualified for a $400,000 loan, but you only want to spend $350,000. Understand that and convey that information to your agent so everybody understands. Your agent will help you find an inspector, a home inspector for the house, who can maybe do the inspection the next day or the day after that, who can do an inspection quickly. So be prepared. Pre-approval. Talk to your mortgage broker, talk to your bank, wherever you're going to get a loan. Your real estate agent can help you with some of those names and some of those organizations that are good at, good mortgage companies or good lenders or banks who can help you out. But anyway, be pre-approved so you know what you can afford and what kind of loan you can get. There's no sense in looking at houses for $400,000 when your cap is $300,000, right? That wastes your time, that wastes your agent's time, and it sets expectations for the seller. So understand what your levels are, what your cap levels are, so that you can so you're not disappointed. Okay, you're not looking at a $500,000 house when you can only afford when you can afford a $350,000 or $300,000 house. Expect competition. The good houses out there that are in good condition, that have been taken care of, that are staged correctly, they're going to go quickly, like I said in the first slide. Okay, but expect competition. So the more money you can put down, the more the seller understands that you're serious. If you have your paperwork in line, your pre-approval letter, your proof of funds, those kinds of things. By the way, we can explain those things to you. But if you have those things in line and ready to go, and then when your agent slides in an offer and you have those things, you can check off those things, the seller knows that you're ready, you're serious, and you're ready to go. And lastly, be patient. Some of the homes that have been sitting on the market for maybe, a couple of weeks or so, used to be months, right? But some of those homes that have been sitting on the market for a couple of weeks, maybe the seller's willing to wheel and deal a little bit. Okay, they've got a house, they've got someplace that they have to go because they either are going out of town or going across town or retiring or going back to family and in another state or something like that, and they have plans too. So if we can find something that's maybe sitting on the market for a couple of weeks with no offers, maybe that's something we can wheel and deal on, and we can get you a good a good offer for that house. So it's win-win for both you and the seller. I hope that kind of helped. I went through those kind of quickly. Next week, myths about shopping for a mortgage. This is Steve DePoe for the Rose Realty team. I'm going to bounce.